Welcome everybody to the music show. I'm Ray Braselton, your host. We have a great rhythm and blues group for you today. They're Rockin Robin and the Bucket of Blues, and they have influences from the South, but their music has nice soft blues, some unbelievable things with some real great influences, and also we have other songs they do that are more on the upbeat. So I think you'll really enjoy this group very much today. Wait till you see them, wait till you hear them, and of course we have our other segments. We have our, our showcase, instrument showcase, and we have our music lesson that we do, and we have our interview and our roundtable that goes throughout the show. You'll learn a lot about this group, some interesting things about rhythm and blues, and probably just learn a little bit of past history about our special guy, Rockin Robin, that's going to be introducing the show in a little bit. So we're going to bring him in for you in a little bit. So everybody, hang in there, and we'll get started. How about that? Now that's rockin' blues. Now, with no further ado, I introduce to you the heavyweight champion of the blues, Rockin Robin. Okay, make yourself comfortable. We're going to listen to some real vocal blues.
Yeah. That's far too many of you dying. Brother, that's far too many of you crying. You know we've got to find a way, to bring some understanding here today. Oh, Father, we don't need to explain. I said, war is not the answer, 'cause only love can conquer hate. You know we've got to find a way, to bring some understanding here today. Oh, don't promise me brutality. Talk to me so you can see. Oh, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Talk to me, so you can see what's going on, what's going on, what's going on, what's going on.
Welcome, everybody. We're at the interview segment of the show, and we have for you, of course, and you've already heard a number or two from them. That's Rockin Robin and the Bucket of Blues. And I just want to introduce you to them individually, so I'd like to start. Why don't we start with our lead guitarist player here, Bleed. Or is it John? Oh, it's Walt. I thought you were the lead guitarist.
I am, but I'm not the lead.
Okay, well, you bleed. We'll use saxophone though. So go ahead and introduce yourself and your instrument.
Well, everybody calls me Bleed. I'm from Charlotte. I'm a product of the Greece Central School District, and been playing the blues. Started out with Joe Beard and the Blues Union, and here I am now. So,
and this is alto sax?
Yes, alto sax, and I also play the blues harp.
Okay. And can we go back to our lead guitar player?
Yeah, my name's Walt Kaminsky. I play guitar, and I'm from the city of Rochester.
That's right.
That's right.
That's what we wanted. I think it's your turn.
I'm Marvin Williams, and I play tenor saxophone.
I thought he was saying I'm Marvin Gaye, and I sing or something. He plays.
I definitely don't sing, no. I always tell people when I sing in the shower, the water stops running.
Okay, it's your turn, Sam.
My name is Sam Passafiumi. I'm the bass player. I live in Rochester, New York, and just having fun with the guys.
My name's Jimmy Stevens, and I play guitar.
And you owe somebody some money? Oh, no, that was our director that you
Oh no.
you had a conversation, right?
And this conversation is
This is
over.
another story we'll tell you all about later. Your turn.
Dave T-Bone Tokarski on the drums and percussion. Originally from Jamestown, New York, and now I live in Greece. And been playing about 20-some years, but tell you what, this group's been an education, and I'd like to thank all you guys for working with me and introducing me to a lot of new and different music.
See, ever thanked you guys before? Right on TV.
I know.
Isn't that amazing on TV?
You're welcome.
He thanks you. Well, it's really nice to have you. This is a great rhythm and blues group, and I think Rockin Robin there, I think, Robin, this is one of the finest groups I've ever heard. I really enjoy you very much. You're a very good, strong singer, and you take control and command of the blues. You've been doing this for how long, Robin? A couple of years, right?
Oh. At least
At least.
40 years.
Wow.
I started in the South from Tennessee. I moved to New York.
You brought all this beautiful music up to New York.
I brought all this music here. I just love to do the blues, and I was doing it in the South, and I moved to New York, and I've been doing it ever since. I play here in the city. I go around to the Woodshed, and we do PIs on Sundays there. Not all the time, but we do them sometimes. And local around the city there, we do a lot of music right here in the city.
I guess we better get back to work, guys. We got some more music to do, okay?
Okay.
So it's been really great so far. So let's keep up the good work, and let's move on. Stay tuned. Here we go.
Summertime, and the living is easy. Fish are jumping, and the cotton is high. That is real, and your mother's so good looking. So little baby, don't you cry. One of these mornings, you're gonna rise up singing. You're gonna spread your wings, and you'll take to the sky. You gonna spread your wings and you take to the sky. The morning, there is nothing can harm you. So little baby, don't
Welcome everybody to another episode of today's music lesson. Now we've been reviewing a lot of notes and you've been learning little by little of the basics of the guitar method, guitar notes of the guitar. And we're going to just quickly review what we've learned up to now, which is low G to higher G, G just above middle C to the next octave G. So we're going to start off. I'm going to point to you the notes on the paper, on the music staff. G note, it's open G string. A note, second string. I'm sorry, A note is the third string. Same string that open G is on, third string G, and then third string A. Then the second string B note, open string. Then first fret C note. Then third fret D. Then open E, first string. And then F sharp is your second fret of the first string, and G is your third fret of the first string. So we're going to try it together. Ready? And I know we've already done this before, but we're reviewing. Okay, here we go. Open G, everybody. Here it goes. There's G. That's the open G string. Now we're going to the same string, third string, with your second finger on the second fret, and that's your A string, or your A note. G string, but it's your A note. Then open B, it's your second string, open B. Stay on second string, C, D. Now go to your first string, open E, and then your second fret, F sharp, and your third fret, G. We'll do it one more time, everybody together. Are we ready? Here we go. G, it's your open G, third string, A, second fret, A, B, second string B, C, D, E, F sharp, that's the second fret, F sharp, and G. Okay, that was our review, but we need to move on. So we're going to move on now. Move my page over. We're going to move on to the fourth string. Okay, everybody? The fourth string is your fourth string up. And if you can see where my pick is laying, it's one, first string, second string, third string, fourth string. I think you can see it. I can put my pick on the fourth string. That's open D. If you look at the music staff, you can see open D and how it looks. It's just above middle C, open D. Then we'll go to the same string, fourth string, second finger. That's on your second fret, same string, close to the fret wire, fingertips. Okay, E note. And then keep your second finger down, don't move it, and stretch your third finger to the third fret. And you have your F note if you do it that way. Let's go D, E, and F notes. Okay, now watch my left hand, and I'll show you. Now you're on the fourth string up, so you're now on the fourth string up from the bottom, and you're going to go to the D note, which is open D. That's the note we're learning, open D note. You can see it on your music staff. An E note, second finger, second fret on the same string. Okay. Now here's the trick. Keep your fingertips down, keep that finger down, and stretch. And play F note. That's a third fret, third finger on the same string, the fourth string. Let's do it again. Open D. Fourth string open. E. It's the second fret. And then stretch. Keep your finger down and stretch to the third fret. That's your F note. Now let's look at the very bottom, or the next staff down. You see a row of notes. We're going to go all the way up. I think these are all the notes we've learned. You can see them there. I'm going to point again. Okay, all those notes. And we're going to play the whole scale. We should be able to do this. This is called a review of all four strings. Are you ready? Open D, everybody. Fourth string open, D. Okay, second finger. Same string. E. Third finger, third fret. F. Now we're going to the G string, the string below. That's open, no finger, G. Now the second fret of the same string is A. Now you're going down another string to open B string. It's open B note. And then C note with your first finger, same string, first fret. Stretch, keep that first finger down and stretch your fingertips close to the fret wire. You can do it. That's a D note. Okay? Now you're going down to open E, the string, the first string of your guitar, the skinny string. Open E. And your same string, F note with your first finger. First fret, first finger. It's your F note and G note. We'll do it one more time. Everybody ready? Take it from the beginning. We'll try it one more time. Open D. Here we go. Open D. E. Second finger. We're on the fourth string now. Up. Start again. Open D. The fourth string up. E. Second finger. F, third finger, third fret, open G string, that's the next string down, G note, open, A, second finger, now down to the second string, B, same string, first finger, C note, stretch to your third fret, third finger, D note, now down to the first string, open E, F, and G. Good job. Good job. So I think you got a good handle on all these notes. You've learned a lot up to now. I'd like you to go now, if you would. I'm going to move on here to the D, E, and F notes. We've already done them, but I just want to play you one staff of two Ds, two E's, two F's, two E's, and then D, E, F, E, D. You can see them. I'll point again right along here. You can see all D, D, E, E, F, F, E, E, D, E, F, E, D. Let's do it together real slowly. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now E note, second finger. Whoops, sorry about that. We'll try that again. D note, open D. 3, 4. E note. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stretch. F note. 1, 2, 3, 4. E note. 1, 2, 3, 4. Open D. Second finger E, F, E, and D. 2, 3, 4. That's pretty good. Okay, one more. Let's do that staff one more time. Open D, 2 counts each note. They're half notes. They get 2 counts apiece. 1, 2. Let's do that again. I keep on missing the string. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 4, and the whole note gets 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's enough for you today. Maybe we'll do the stat below next week and review it. But I'm glad that you joined me, and I hope you learned a little bit. We got a lot to learn yet, lots of time. So stay tuned to this show, and we'll go on. Thank you. Well, hello, everybody, again. I hope you've enjoyed the show so far. We are now in the showcase part of the show, and we very often have a music showcase. And this, I guess, can still be considered a music showcase. We call it the instrument showcase generally. But we're with Rockin Robin, of course. You've been watching Rockin Robin and the Bucket of Blues perform today. And we talked earlier today. We said, let's put together something and try to educate me, mainly, and also all of you on what the origins of blues is. Since you do such a wonderful job at it, it's, people can try to imitate and perform and play the blues like I do on occasion, but to have it done like Robin does is quite a treat for us to be able to have him on the show. Again, welcome to the show, Robin.
Thank you very much. Glad to be here.
Just want to start out, I guess my main question that I seem to stumble on is what's the difference? I know you do blues, but what's the difference between blues and jazz? Can you tell me? Because there's some similarities there.
Yeah, it is. It's a lot of difference in blues and jazz because really, if you can sing jazz, you can sing blues. If you can sing jazz, you can sing blues because it's similar to the same. It just one is a little up pitch and the other is a down pitch. And
you said something about the rhythm maybe being a little bit.
And that's what I'm saying. One's an up pitch and one's a down pitch. The jazz is a little up, a little swingy thing. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And the blues is more like a personal thing. You take the most person that sang the blues, they're usually talking about something that they have done, something they have seen, something they have been through.
Very personal.
Very personal. It's this personal thing, and you got the Delta blues, you got the rhythm and blues, you got the down home blues. It's all types of blues.
You even said country blues.
Yeah, they got the country blues. Nobody can sing the blues unless you had the blues. If you ain't never had the blues, you can't sing the blues.
And everybody's had the blues.
And everybody's had the blues.
But not everybody can sing the blues.
Not but everybody can sing it. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Nobody can, you can have the blues, but everybody can't sing the blues. And that's a good thing. And blues has always been in my eyesight. I've been doing it for many years.
You can probably tell some stories, but would you mind sharing with us kind of like how did the blues start? I assume Elvis Presley started the whole thing. That's a joke. It's a joke. but maybe where did it really come?
Well, blues came back from, I guess, from the slavery days. Mm-hmm. From slavery days, because the blacks was going through so much at the time, and if you watch some of the older movies, you'll see some of the older movies that
like Roots,
Roots, and there's a couple of other movies that I've seen, and it carries you back to what that really happened. You know what I'm saying? That the people was going through, and they turned it into music. They get I remember back when my grandfather had a tub and a stick of wood with a string, piece of wire, and they played at a bass, and they be singing the blues. And I remember those things. And they put it to music. Yeah. They put the music to it, and they used to take the wash tub, the thing you wash the clothes with,
make the rhythm,
and they make the rhythm with that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I remember all of that. I mean, I remember all that, and I remember when I was younger, I was in I say in maybe 56, 57, in Knoxville, Tennessee, at the auditorium. They had Fats Dominoes come to town. And during the time, I was singing in a club. We was just still in school, but we had this band we was playing. So we were so good at the time, they booked us on the show.
With Fats Dominoes?
With Fats Dominoes to open up for Fats Dominoes.
Wow.
And I guess I did such a, back then, I was young, I did such a wonderful job that Fats Dominoes praised me and wanted to take me on the road with him. My mother had a fit.
Mothers do that. I know.
Oh, no.
You're not going nowhere.
No, he ain't going nowhere, So, but Fats Dominoes was singing Blueberry Hill and so many other songs he was singing. But yeah, Johnny Ace, I remember those guys, you know what I'm saying? They used to do the blues. And
coming back to the origins of it and everything, I believe that a lot of this started with the blues, the depression of the hard times during slavery.
That's true.
And all I'm thinking is the fields. And of course, I'm from movies and seeing Roots and seeing the movies and reading it and history books. They a lot of them had become Christians by that time, hadn't they?
Yeah, and you know what? This is another thing. You take blues and spiritual.
Yes.
It's simply the same.
That's what I was getting at. Yeah.
Blues and spiritual singing is simply the same.
And
because blues and the spiritual, you can take a spiritual song, you know what I mean, and they'll sound just as good as a blues song.
Yeah. And they were there, if they had to work in the fields, even maybe it
they
was
had to work in the fields.
Say it was on a Sunday or something. Well, they were praising the Lord as they were working.
Praising the Lord as they were working.
And they were singing the spiritual songs, creating the blues.
The blues, creating the blues, because they sang about picking cotton and cutting tobacco
and this is how they kind of kept the spirit.
This is how they kept the spirit going. And they, I remember this. I had never picked cotton before in my life. I was in Alabama, staying with my father. So the people, I asked my father, where do everybody go? I'm from Knoxville, Tennessee, and I ain't never picked cotton in my life, So I said, where'd everybody go? He said, well, they're going to pick cotton. So, I said, well, I'm going to have to try it.
Yeah, of course.
So he said, well, stand out there on the side of the road, and the man to come along in the truck and pick you up and take you to the cotton field, and, you can pick cotton. So that's where all the ladies was. I was looking for the ladies. So I got up that morning, went out there, and got out there in the field, and they all lined up across the field, and they went to singing.
Singing?
They went to singing. Oh yeah, they singing, man. I mean, they just singing, man. I mean, it's
from their heart,
singing from their heart, picking cotton at the same time.
It's so interesting that you've lived this like this, and that this is why he's so good with his group, the Bucket of the Blues.
You take like my friend Elvis Presley. I mean,
he had a lot to do with bringing this to the white folks.
To the white folks, he brought a lot of blues out. Back in the days, didn't no white folks sing the blues. Only person that I knew that really sung the blues when I was coming around was, I see Elvis Presley come out there singing the blues. I was amazed.
You were amazed.
I was to watch amazed. You know what I'm saying? To see him singing the blues. And now it seems like everybody got a hold of the blues.
Yeah.
I mean, you find most of the whites now, that's all they play is the blues. And if you look on the charts today, you don't find too many country bands no more. Or you can find a few. Go down south now, everybody's playing the blues.
I had heard that country down south wasn't as quite what it used to be, so
No.
it must be going into the more the blues in
Yeah,
that area
it
now.
is, it is, it
Up
is.
here, we still have a lot of country, and I do it. But-
In the northern state they have it.
But I thought that was interesting what you said about that down south. It seems like the country's kind of gone away. It's more turning into the blues.
Oh, yeah.
This has been a real interesting conversation. I wonder if we might do this again sometime and carry on like segment 2 or something. So I want to thank you, Robin, for
Hey,
being with
I'm
us
glad to
today.
be here.
And
Glad to be here.
it was really interesting and fun to talk about. So I thank you again.
Yeah, I'm
and
blessed,
we'll have
blessed.
you in the show again sometime
right.
soon.
Thank you.
Okay, let's continue with the rest of the show. He's still on. Let's get back to him. He's going to be singing with Bucket of the Blues. See you in a bit.
If you're gonna walk on my love, baby, the least you can do is take off your shoes. Yes, if you're gonna walk on my love, woman, the least you can do is take off your shoes. I wonder how do you expect me to forget you, baby? After I've been so good to you. I was coming home last night about 10:30. I saw you and another man coming out of the Holiday Inn. I recognized the dress I bought you, baby, to match your pretty red shoes. You said if I didn't put my hands on you, woman, you know it wasn't you. If you're gonna walk on my love, baby, the least you can do, take off your shoes. I wonder how do you expect me to get you, baby? And I've been so good to you. Your love is so good, baby, it's hard to explain. I've been standing here knocking in this pouring rain. I can hear the music playing inside. I know you're at home. Who's in there with you, baby? I believe you're doing me wrong. If you're gonna walk on my love, baby, the least you can do, take off your shoes. I wonder how do you think me to get you, baby? And your eyes been so good to you. Yeah, if you wanna walk on my love, the least you can do, take off your funky shoes. Yeah, if you're gonna walk on my love, the least you can do, take off your funky shoes. I wonder how do you expect me to look at you, baby? Oh, after I've been so good to you. Oh, yeah.
Welcome back, everybody, and we're glad to have you with our roundtable segment of the show. And again, we have Rockin Robin and the Bucket of Blues, and you all do a great job. Of course, I'm sure everybody tells you that. And I know that the blues, the kind of blues that I hear you do, that I've been watching, but we got a little friend with us today, don't we? That you do. To me, I was talking to a couple of you a little bit ago. I was saying that to me, you seem really like one of the greatest groups I've heard in a long time. I think that you have more of an original blues sound to me. It seems like what I think of when I think of rhythm and blues. You're very strong, and very much from the heart. All of you love it a real lot, and I can see that in the way you work together. And so we want to thank you for being on the show and everything. And
I'm glad to be here.
Great to have you.
Thank you.
We just has a few questions to start with you, Robin. You seem to be the one that's kind of the center of the group, kind of leads a lot in the group. Very often the vocalists are, and you've been around for a while. You've done a lot of this stuff for a long time. I know you started, if I'm not mistaken, as a young boy in Tennessee. And how did you start? I assume you went to a real fancy college there, a music college, and
No, that didn't never happen. I never went to college, and in fact, I never finished high school.
wow, the successful man.
But God has been good to me. I've been doing this for many years. I had a band in Tennessee, and we played down there for a number of years.
How old were you?
I was around
You're a
16.
young guy.
Yeah, 16, 17.
Mm.
I moved to, after the club closed down, and things started. One of our players went to the Army, and then a few other things happened, and so we broke up. So
Before you broke up, did you say that? Tell me, mention to me about doing something with the band to open up for somebody famous, but down.
oh yeah, I did a show with Fats Domino's,
Absolutely.
and that was the highlight of my life. That was awesome. And my mother didn't want me to. He wanted to take me on the road with him, but I was so young. My mother said, "No, he's not going out like that." So I missed my chance again. So, but I've been doing it for quite a number of years, so I still love it. I've retired from doing this, but everybody want me to come back, and so I go
Well, I
and do it.
guess so. You played with other famous people. Was it more in this area or in Tennessee?
Well, I did with Buddy Guy. I've opened up for Buddy Guy right here in Rochester at the Manhattan Square Park. I opened up for Robert Cray in Buffalo with the Coupe de Villes. I did shows with Johnny Taylor. I've been on the show with Johnny Taylor, Roy C., Ike and Tina Turner. I did some shows with them, and
It's amazing, isn't it?
James Cotton. Yeah, I did James Cotton. I did quite a lot of stuff in my life, but it's just something I love to do.
Well, I can see that. Any of you guys? He's pretty amazing, isn't he? Have any of you guys worked with anybody as close to like these guys he's worked with? Probably not. But you guys have also done a lot of work, I assume, in the blues. How many of you have actually worked with blues for a lot of years? Sam, were you into different things?
Mostly classic rock for
Classic
years,
rock.
and then
He looked like a classic rock.
classic
to me. I was
rock,
looking
and
at it, I thought he
then
was classic
then
rock.
getting together with these guys, doing a lot of the blues and
Changed your whole life, didn't
changed
it?
it around.
All right.
Did it.
Also, Jimmy here.
Jimmy.
Jimmy played with me back years ago, back in the 60s, 70s.
They older, just keep it down.
Keep it down, he said.
You just say I play with you.
Yeah, Jimmy played with me back in the 70s, when 70s, late 80s. We played together. Jimmy used to play with me. Yeah, we used to jam together.
Well, then he's probably seen some of these people too. Did he ever? Was he,
Yeah, he's been around.
Yeah. Well,
Just gonna tell it, huh?
and you guys had a lot of experience with blues, or did you were in different genres also?
Well, we played with, John and I played with Rockin Robin probably about 8-10 years ago. Was it longer? Well, whatever, somewhere around that time. And we played quite a while together. We used to play all around, and
Syracuse, we
Yeah.
were all over.
yep.
Then
So-
Robin fell off his motorcycle.
Oh.
That's another saga.
Yeah.
Robin?
Oh,
You
yeah.
used to drive a motorcycle?
I still do.
Oh my God! How about you? You were just a nice old Christian boy, right? You still are, right?
I am indeed, yeah.
What did you? Well, I'm glad to hear that.
Well,
What-
yeah,
what-
besides playing in church, I also play.
oh, you might want to put your mic.
Yeah,
up.
besides playing in church, I also have a jazz band called A Few Bad Apples, and so we play.
A Few Bad Apples is the name of the jazz.
That's the name of the jazz band, and I play with.
That's why you go to church a lot.
I need to. Yeah, I'm not the bad apple.
What do you think, guys? Think about.
I play also with a Latin band.
Or a Latin band.
Yeah, I play with a Latin band sometimes.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
You do Latin masses?
No.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. We're going to come back, but we want to get you on playing a couple more songs or so. Okay, guys? So let's listen to these songs, and then we'll come back and we'll talk some more and have some fun, okay?
Okay, sounds good to me.
We'll be right with you guys. Stick in. You'll enjoy this. There's a rat loose in my house. It only comes out when I'm not at home. Yes, there's a rat loose in my house. It only comes out when I'm not at home. I've got a sink full of dirty dishes. Oh, my bedroom is full of crumbs. You know my icebox is empty every time I come home from work. Yeah, my icebox is empty every time I come home from work. Somebody's eating up all my food and having my woman for dessert. I'm gonna set a trap, beat him at the game he plays. I'm gonna pick his favorite food and favorite negligee. Sneak back and catch him in the act. Shoot that dirty low-down rat. The hump in his back. Yeah, there's a rat loose in my house. Only comes out when I'm not at home. I got a sink full of dirty dishes. Oh, my bedroom is full of crumbs. Now, welcome back again. I'm sure you really enjoyed that. It's just gives you such a great feeling. I came to the studio feeling pretty lousy today, but boy, since you guys started playing and I've been doing this, I feel really 100% right now.
Thank
And
you
that's what
again.
rhythm and blues does to you, doesn't it? It's just, I don't know about you guys, but I actually physically feel better after playing and singing, and even sometimes practicing. When I'm practicing at home, I physically feel better.
Yeah, it lifts you right up.
It lifts you right up.
It lifts you right up.
And I know you were saying you have such a love
I
for
have
music.
a lot of love for the blues. I have a lot of love. I love to sing the blues. I've been doing it for so many years, and I love it because the people enjoy what I do, and that's the most important thing.
Well, I know when I saw you guys playing over at that picnic. See, and I met them at, does anybody remember the name of the gentleman that hired
Barry.
you? Barry.
Barry.
Well, what's his first name?
Barry Harden.
Oh, Barry Harden, yes, of course. Yeah, I'm sorry, Barry. It was your, and Barry was very nice to invite me over to see you guys. He gave me a good dinner over there, too. I was really, we had a great time. And I sat there and listened to you guys play, and this guy's turning around singing right at me. I said, man, he's paying attention to his audience, you know, and that does it. And then they pay attention to you, and there's no better feeling than them looking at you and smiling.
Yeah.
And so I know what you're talking about.
It makes me feel good to know that I have a bunch of nice guys behind me, and I'm very proud of them. They make me feel real good when I know that I got them to back me up.
Yeah.
And
they are so on target. They're so tight with their music, and they are true musicians.
Oh, yeah.
Listening to them play and
Well,
backing me up like that.
it took us a while to get where we at,
Oh, sure.
but you know, as you play more, you do more.
Yeah.
And so this is
Yeah.
where we at. We do a lot of things, and lately I just been like a couple of years ago I was doing festivals and stuff.
Yeah, I
but
was going to ask you about that.
I was doing festivals.
Where were
And
you doing these festivals?
I did the Lilac Festival, the Clarissa Street Festival. I did a festival in Niagara Falls.
Wow.
And this year I didn't get a chance to get into the festivals because I was working with a different group, which was this group here. And so I didn't get a chance to get into the festivals, but hope and pray of next year that
Boy, I tell you, I'd really hope that I can, somewhere or another through this TV show, that, you know, maybe somebody will see you and want you to all work in the festivals, because I think you're festival quality from what I see here. And so had any of you ever done anything similar in festivals before?
Like Lilac Festival, but
You had done that, yeah.
really to see the band live is what we're about. I mean, we like a crowd. I mean, you've seen what Robin does when he's got that crowd work.
Sure
it's different
have.
in the studio here doing
Yeah.
a few songs. But
Yeah,
when you have that live crowd out there, and
Yeah,
your
live
feet
is much easier.
Yes.
I mean, it motivates you.
Yeah, it does.
What gets me is if the crowd would just, I love it when the crowd sings with me. That's the best.
Yeah.
When they're singing with you, the whole crowd, that's the best. And you do feel loved. And I guess we were all kind of needed love when we were young. And that's why we're in this business. I don't know.
Well, you know, when I'm out there on the stage, if I work the people, get the people into what I'm doing, it makes me feel a whole lot better. I can do, I feel like I can do a whole lot, but you know, if you've got a dead crowd,
it's hard.
It's hard.
Very
you know
difficult.
what I'm saying?
It makes a whole big difference.
It makes a whole big difference. So, but I haven't dealt with that part so far yet, and so
No, I don't suppose.
Thank God for that.
I've been pretty fortunate too, but there are times I've heard a lot of groups that have said they've had some bad situations where nobody shows. May not be their fault, just nobody just shows, and then
That's true.
even though they can be the best group in the world and nobody's there, it brings you down.
Yeah, it does.
You don't
It
do your
does.
best. You don't
Yeah.
play your best. But now I know you have done some CDs in the past.
Yeah, I did a CD 3 years ago. I did a CD, but I had another group. I was working with another group, and we call it Rockin Robin and the Bucket of Blues when I did the CD.
Oh, you did call it.
Yeah,
Same name.
same thing.
Yeah.
But,
Well, did you? I mean, if somebody wanted to get a taste of your music, would that be a good CD?
Yes, it would be. In fact, they play it a lot on WRUR.
Oh, really?
They play it a lot on WRUR on Friday nights.
Do you ever bring your CDs to any of your events? That sometimes.
Sometimes.
Does anybody else here have some CDs that they've done?
Well, we did a CD with Robin probably 10 years ago, Rockin Robin and a Bucket of Blues. Yeah.
Village
We
Gate
did another
Studios. I don't know if you ever were up there.
Village Gate. Yeah, we did that in Village Gate too.
If you want to, everybody, I want you to know, first of all, you can certainly hire this group. I know that they are always looking for work, as all of us musicians
yes,
are,
definitely.
and we love it too. But if you wanted to get a hold of them, Dave, you want to give the information, where to get a hold of you, how to get a hold of the contact information?
Yeah, the email address is rockinrobinsblues@gmail.com. And then we also have a page set up on Reverb Nation. It would be www.reverbnation.com/Rockin Robin and the Bucket of Blues.
Yeah, okay, that's great. So, everybody, Keisha, I hope you've enjoyed the show as much as I have had a lot of fun doing this and enjoyed just listening to you guys has been just great. And I hope we get a chance to do something again together in the future. And I hope to see you next show on the music show, everybody. Bye.
Mercy on me. You know I'm trying to find my baby.